What is the biggest lesson you've learned from this year that you'll be taking into the rest of your life?
This year, I think, marks just another year where I try to figure things out and go through that same cycle of kind of not being satisfied at the end of it, you know, with everything. Like, we could do more, we could be doing more things, getting better. But I think I kind of finally am at a point where the fact that what we're doing every day, what we choose to do, does actually matter. Anything can happen if you just set some time aside. And I kind of haven't been doing that. So I want to try to do that a little better this year. Welcome back. Welcome home. You Are Here podcast, episode 255. My name's Mike, and my co-host Dave is right beside me with our even cute little co-host over here, the cute little Teddy.
Teddy's on
If
the
you're not
desk.
on the video podcast right now, get on it and see the cutest little dog, Teddy.
see his back.
Oh
right now.
my goodness.
You don't even see his front. We hide his front. You got to pay to see his front.
Man,
This face, this angel.
I love it. And look at him just perfectly just posing like that, sitting
on,
down, laying down. What a natural. Just like the naturals that the natural that you'd become if you went to anytownactorslab.com.
No nerves. Zero nerves.
Zero nerve.
Yeah.
I've got that 100%. Anytownactorslab.com. It's the realest partner of the You Are Here podcast. If you're trying to learn how to act, if you're intermediate, I don't care what level you are, you can get better.
You can.
Right?
You can.
And I'm going to tell you right now, the best acting teaching on earth. I said it.
That's it.
You heard that?
Said it many
Not
times.
a pin dropped?
No.
Because it's real. Online consultations. You got classes in person. You got online classes. You can learn on their TikTok. Anytownactorslab.com. Everywhere. Get on there. Boom. And
else we
also, what?
Who else we got?
Shout out, dude, to the Patreons. Patreon.com/You Are Here podcast. We got some stuff planned. We keep saying that. But we're planning on doing some behind the scenes stuff of the questions we're asking.
Yeah.
I'm still trying to see that movie with you, the new Studio Ghibli.
Yes.
And I want to do I want to try this. I want to try the in-person car review.
Love it.
I got the microphone stuff now.
Patreon only.
Patreon only.
Done.
Easy. Or even I was thinking after the podcast, we do an extra bonus question.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes.
And however long it is.
Yeah.
We talk about it, but that's in the bonus.
Yeah.
I like that. So that's what we're going to do. Patreon.com/You Are Here podcast. Check it out in a couple days, in a couple weeks, months. In the new year.
soon.
You know what?
Yeah,
in the new year, we're going to do
new
it.
year.
We'll have it set.
New year, new us.
In the new year, new us. And also shout out, we're on Twitch. We're twitching, live streaming. We are playing games, spooky games, scary games. The last one was a bust. Wasn't that good?
Well, we couldn't even play it.
But you know you're going to have fun with us.
Yeah.
Because it's us after the podcast. And you know what that is? It's a good old time.
And it's free.
We're silly. We're scared. I scream really loud. It's awesome. You know, we watch
And I
weird
get
YouTube
mad.
videos. It's spooky, dude. And if you're in it for us, you want to get on there. Go on Twitch TV/You Are Here podcast. Click the follow button. You know exactly when we go live. We love you. And I'm back, baby.
You are back.
I have been waiting to tell you the story,
You
man.
texted me this last week, and you were
my
like,
goodness.
you said it hurts that I have to hold this right
Yeah.
now. So go into it. What's the story, dude? Because I've been waiting.
Look. So Friday, let me paint it out.
Paint it. Paint the picture.
It was a weird day.
How so?
A lot of just strange things happening. Like, I go around the corner, there's a person going the same, like, we bump into each other random. So I go to the Wawa, and me and the cashier say the same thing at the same time. It's just weird all over the place there.
Yeah.
Right?
Those days are so...
And it was like a lot of extra work, right? Like, I'm doing a lot of extra stuff, and I'm like, man, I can't wait to go home. Can't wait to go home. Can't wait to get out of here. Last thing I got to do is go to the bank.
Right.
Now, I go to the bank. I park.
Okay.
I see a guy like sprinting into the bank.
Oh, no.
And I was like, whoa, okay. Now I get out, I go into the bank, and I see this guy. I see the guy, and I don't know how to explain it, man. I could tell by looking at him,
What does he look like?
he's a weird dude.
How do you know?
Look,
What is the
All right.
instinct saying?
he's all black. He's wearing like what a bouncer wears.
like black
all
t-shirt, black pants?
Yeah, like black button up, black slacks,
Yeah.
black dress shoes.
Is he built like one? He's big?
No. No,
Okay.
not at all.
Little guy.
Little guy,
Golfer
but
size.
he has like this jacket on, and he's like going through the pockets like crazy, and I'm like,
man.
oh my, I don't know.
Oh, he lost his card or something.
That's what it seems like. But and he's like writing out like you know the little counter that has like the deposit slips
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah, at the
And he's like
center.
out there, and it's kind of like behind him is the line to go to the cashiers. Right. Now there's like 3 people in line, and I just get in line, and I'm looking at this guy, and I'm taking a closer look, and I see him, and he's got just
Already.
like the greasiest hair, and it's like spiked up, like into the like a faux hawk, but like his hair is like it's greased, man. Like
It's dripping.
If you like you grabbed one off, it'd like fall off. You know what I mean?
Just
Like
that greasy.
it was weird. It was real greased up. Damn. And he was kind of like mumbling. I'm like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna just smile.
He looks like
You know what I do? I do this.
you just smirk.
I go in line and I'm not even looking at him. I don't pay attention to him at all. My thing, I smile and ignore. Smile and ignore.
Yeah.
Smile and ignore.
You're having the best day. Everything's fine.
That's me.
Stay away
Because
from
I'm like,
me.
I'm like, dude, after this, I'm out. I'm done.
This is my last stop.
Goodbye. And I know I go there a lot to the same bank, and like I know the
teller?
clerks and the teller, yeah, whatever. And the guys, I hear the guy kind of finish up. I'm not looking at him, like he's kind of like behind me.
Right.
And I kind of gets behind me, and all I hear is, oh no. And I'm like, I'm just gonna ignore. I hear it again. It's just like,
Oh no.
it must be nice.
Come on.
Come on. And I'm like, oh no. And then all I hear, he says, huh, must be nice. You cut me in line. And I was like, and you know what I did? I ignored it. Because I said, there's no way he's saying I cut him in line. Because I did.
Oh man.
I didn't cut you in line. You were over there doing your shit. And I went to the line.
Yeah.
And I ignored the first one when he said it.
Yeah.
So I didn't look back. I didn't do anything. He goes again, closer to me.
Right.
Closer to my ear. And he says, must be nice. You cut me in line.
Oh,
buddy.
now he's getting closer to you and saying, buddy.
Yeah.
He said, buddy.
Yeah.
We're fighting.
And now that I heard it, like my reaction time was right after he finished. He said, buddy. I turned around. I said, my first thing I said, I'm not. I surrender.
You said that?
No. I just, in my mind, I said, I'm going to surrender. I turned around. I said, oh, I'm so sorry, man. Like, go ahead. And I let him in front of me. And
What
dude,
does he say
and let
when
me tell
you
you,
do that?
his eyes, he was tweaking.
What does he do when you do that?
He is baffled. He's like,
Because he wants to fight.
I don't know. I honestly, I can't tell. Because he's not in a it's not confrontational, but it is.
Right.
It's like this weird, I don't know what's going on. Mm-hmm. And he's looking, and he looks strange, man. He looks out of place.
You think he's on drugs?
I don't know. So I say, go ahead, man. Don't worry about it. Like, I'm fine. And I go behind, and I'm still smiling. And the clerks kind of look at me, and they're like, uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
Like, this isn't good.
Oh, no.
Now we're in line, and I'm waiting like 5-10 minutes. We're going up and up and up. And now he goes to the clerk, and the clerk's here. Mm. He's right here. It's like 2 feet. Mm. He goes runs to the thing.
clerk,
He's
yeah.
like, oh my God. Like, oh, it's so busy today. Like making small talk like a maniac. He's saying like, yeah, I'm trying to get to the Jets game. And I'm like,
Of course
I'm
he's
like-
a Jets fan.
and the lady's like, ha ha ha, yeah.
Come on, man.
And it's just really weird. And he keeps making these weird small talk. And I'm just like, I'm just going to,
Take your
I don't
time.
care. I'm just smiling, and I'm waiting for him to just leave. And now
You
what
got
he
to
starts
call him,
doing?
bro. It's him.
It's fine.
It's the guy.
Stop.
He got your fucking number.
Leave me alone.
Just hang up on him. It's okay.
So now he gets back into I lost something mode. He takes off his jacket
at the counter?
At the counter. He takes off his
dude,
jacket,
no.
and dude, he takes it off, and then he's looking in his like pockets. Each pocket has a phone. He has 4 phones,
He's a drug addict.
and
He's a drug dealer.
and each one has a knife,
No fucking.
like box cutter. Each pocket, and he's taking them out and putting them around. And I was like, this is the day I die. I'm gonna die. Like he's getting ready to turn around and go, Gah!
Yeah.
Like do something. And I'm just like, all right, well, I'll take whatever I get.
So he's taking these box cutters out of his pockets
And
with
putting
the
them
phones?
and putting them into like each other pocket. And I'm like, this guy's crazy. Like I'm gonna die. I was ready to die. I was ready. I was gonna accept it.
What
I was
do
like,
you
you know
mean you
what?
were
I
ready?
cut him. I'm gonna die. I cut him. I'm gonna die, and he's gonna cut me now.
See,
I cut him, so he's
this
gonna
is
cut me.
where I'm. This is because if we're together,
Yeah.
I'm fucking smacking
know.
that guy.
I know.
And we would have both been dead.
I know. That's
Cutter
why
guy.
I don't want to die.
No, you did but that's exactly, you did the right thing.
Yeah. But now, look.
You saw something in
It gets
his eyes.
even weirder.
You saw
There
the
was
weirdness
something
in
crazy.
his fucking
I could tell
eyes.
just from the beginning.
Wow.
And he finally finds this thing, and he goes like, and he keeps saying, I don't know why he keeps saying to the lady, he's like, oh, thank you so much. It's like, oh my God, thank you so much. And it's like, all right, man, chill. It's just doing her job, depositing money, you know? Now he finally puts his jacket on, has all his stuff, and like he's like fumbling. And then he like starts running out. And I'm like, what the fuck, man? And I see on the counter, he leaves a $10 bill. So I said, hey, buddy,
let him go.
You left a $10 bill.
Let him go.
No, I take the bill and I go like this. And he's like at the door, like about to run out. And he turns around. He's like, that's for you. And I'm like, no, what? He's like, that's for you. I said, why? And he ran out.
He was either going to kill you or give you a $10
I don't
tip,
know,
dude.
man. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
Wow.
It was crazy.
Oh my gosh, dude. I wonder what.
I'm sitting there. I feel like I'm in the middle of I'm like the lead in a movie.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm like, I look to the counters and everyone's looking at me. I'm like, damn, that was awesome.
Did you take the 10?
Yeah.
Oh,
and the lady's like, it's your lucky day. I said,
Yes.
I'm just trying to get to Saturday. Like,
I didn't die.
yeah, I thought I was gonna die today.
Wow. What a day,
It was
man.
crazy, man.
And then that's the last you ever saw of him.
I never seen him again.
You got to switch banks.
But I like the people there.
You got to switch, dude. I don't care. You guys got the quad box cutter has got like
It was crazy, dude.
he's got your number, bro.
Just four
and you owe him
numbers.
$10 now.
Yeah.
That's another
problem.
thing. You owe him $10. Like now he's got you. That's how the mob works, right? I'll do you a favor and then you owe me. And you can never get.
Holy shit.
You work for him now, dude.
Fuck. What if I just find like a phone on my like doorstep? Just a phone and a box cutter. Fuck.
What was his size? What are we talking about?
Same size as me.
Same size.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And like, and you know what he was?
Stringy.
I know, stringy.
Yeah, I knew it.
But like, you know what? You know those people that are like super skinny, but they have like superhuman strength?
Yes.
He was like veined the hell out.
Adam Louder.
And I was like, you're crazy.
Adam Louder.
Like he had veins on his arms.
Yeah.
I was like, this guy could probably, he'll turn around and go like,
just
crush me.
Oh,
My
God.
neck.
What do you need 4 box cutters for? And 4 phones.
Dude.
4 phones for drugs.
I
drug
don't know
dealing.
what that guy was doing,
Or
man.
your
I really
bookie.
don't know.
But like 4 box cutters?
I thought he was like valet or something. I don't know what he was.
4 keys.
What do you think, Teddy?
Ted. Oh my God. This is, dude, this might be a every week installation at
I'm
this
down,
point.
man. But then no one's going to listen to us.
We'll just watch Teddy.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you subscribe
Well,
to
I mean,
Teddy.
if you
we could just put it on
Money
him.
off Teddy.
If you care about Teddy.
That's
you care about
true.
this little white-haired, blonde-haired angel with his little Winnie
Guys,
the Pooh sweater.
we gotta come real.
You gotta subscribe. You gotta subscribe to us.
Subscribe.
Subscribe to us. I
Guys.
dropped an S.
We can't afford Teddy's food.
He's out of food. He's out of play.
We're starting a new thing on our Patreon.
Feed Teddy.
Feed Teddy.
What a gimmick, dude.
Guys, please.
Guys, please.
Please help us.
He's hungry. He's hungry. He's so tired because he has.
Look how sad. Look, he can't even move. He's so. Oh.
I know, dude. It's sad. He has no food. Guys, feed him.
Please,
Subscribe, subscribe. Tell
please.
your friends. Share, please, and sign up for the Patreon.
But that was it, dude.
Well, I'm glad you're safe.
Thanks, man.
For one, I'm so glad you are who you are. Because if it was someone else, that could have been really bad. If it was me, I'm
honestly
spitting in his face.
That's exactly what I thought before. Like, what would Dave do here?
I would have spit in his
It
face.
would have been really bad.
I would have headbutted him. I really would
It
have.
would have been terrible.
Because like the buddy thing.
Oh my god! And I have another thing about that day.
Oh no.
No, actually, this was another day. The same bank.
Same thing
Again? No, the same bank.
dude. You have to change banks.
I'm sorry, but it's getting old is gonna suck.
Oh, it does, dude.
Getting old is gonna suck, man. I'm at the bank and there's this long line and like I'm waiting and there's this old guy. He does his stuff.
No, don't say it. Don't say it. No,
He's like, he just finished everything. He's about to walk out. He's slowly stepping.
don't say it.
And on each step, he just farts, dude. And it's so loud and everyone's laughing at him.
Oh.
And I have to bring the realness to you, man, because it made me feel terrible.
Like that's going to happen.
And I was like, man.
But like when an older person passes gas, I act like I didn't hear anything.
Me too. But everyone started laughing at it, and I said,
out loud?
I said, guys, what are you doing?
For his sake. Like, come on, he can't hold it. He can't hold it.
I'm saying, man.
Like when...
That's going to be us, dude. Like, this is going to be us right now. We're going to be like...
One day, yeah. You can't hold
dude,
it.
And they were loud, man.
I bet, man.
And it was in rhythm with his walk.
Steps, yeah. That's how it is. That's literally how it is. I've heard that many times.
Yeah.
From you know, in-laws and
it was
stuff.
Just like...
Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, yeah. It's in line with the steps, dude.
Yeah.
It's just that pressure. It's got to go somewhere. And you don't got the muscle no more. Yeah. It's sad, bro.
I heard doing Kegels is good.
It is, I heard. You ever hit a Kegel?
You want to do a couple?
Go ahead. What's the face you... We're off the rails today, dude.
There ain't no clips this episode.
What's your Kegel face? Dude, well, God bless that man. And you're a good guy.
Thanks, man.
You're a good guy.
I appreciate that.
You kept it cool even when he was farting. Yeah. And you kept it cool when Quad Blade tried to... We'll call him shit because he's like a razor, dude. He's got like 4 blades, just like a fucking Pro Glide. You know what I mean? Fucking Schick Pro Glide. He's a Pro Glide. He's a Gillette, dude. Call him Gillette. Next time
he's got the hair too.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that dude's a walking razor blade, bro. Yeah.
Never run into a bank.
Strip.
Just don't run into a bank.
No, God, that's like what kind of places you go where
I can't imagine the workers there.
Yeah, like, a bank, an airport, like places not to run into and like cause a scene.
Yeah,
a bank's like top. A bank, I always feel like I'm already like getting looked at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just have a vibe like I'm trying to make the least amount of noise possible.
Yeah.
When I'm in a bank.
You can't wear your ski mask. You know?
Yeah. Take it off.
Yeah.
You know? Everyone's on edge. God, dude. That was a lot.
Yeah, it was.
But you're a good guy.
Thanks,
you're
dude.
A good guy, bro.
Thanks a lot.
You're a nice young man,
Thanks
dude.
a lot.
No, you are. You're a nice guy. Cause that could have went south quick, dude.
Yeah.
And like that's how fast it could just like you don't know. You never know who's crazy.
Yeah.
So you never. That's why no thought and just instinct and like that's just bad news.
Yeah.
It's bad news. It's never gonna end well. Period.
That's why.
Yeah.
That's why
I need to do drugs or something. I need something to like just mellow me out.
No.
Yes, because that is, I would die that day, man. Like I'd be cut. I'd be in the hospital, cut up.
Yeah.
If he got close to my ear and said, "Hey, must be nice cutting me in line,"
or you would have turned around and just knocked him out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Left hook. I've been sparring.
I saw, dude.
Can I say something about sparring,
dude?
Honestly, it's like. I was telling someone about it. It's like the weirdest mind shift ever. Because you don't walk around, like I never thought or think about in my moment-to-moment decisions in life, like I could get punched in the face right now. Yeah. Like that just never comes into my mind. And then when it's a reality, when like you're getting punched in the face or like about to get punched in the face, you have to move or defend yourself. It's like, just to defend yourself against another attacking human being and like
hard as hell.
Attack another human being. It like, I felt my mind go, click into like this like lizard part of my mind. You know what I mean? This like dormant. Yeah. Like I'm never like acting in that place. I'm never like living life in that place. So when it clicked in, I was like, oh, whoa. And the first thing I recognized was like, I'm nervous and I'm like, throw a burp. Another one. I'm nervous and I'm skittish. Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, next time I do it, the goal is to relax, stay relaxed. And then now I'm training myself to like stay calm, stay confident, and flow, you know, like be present, not think, stop thinking. Like that's just, I feel like this is the murder of the moment. This I can't trust in the moment. This will lead me astray. And this will take me directly into the moment. And when I'm flowing from this place and I'm out of this place, I just enjoy the moment much more. I'm more effective in the moment. I'm more grateful for things. I'm able to use the things I've learned more effectively. I'm allowing my body to go where it goes. And it's not perfect, but it's just better than this thing. Because when I'm there, I'm like, okay, the jab might come, boom, like it hit me in the face now. But if I'm not thinking about the jab coming and I'm just like there, trusting my instinct, present, I might slip a jab and counter.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's what I know what to do, but stop thinking about what to do. Just do it.
Yeah. That's the most like base form. That's like the quickest like way to understand like just doing something.
Yes.
Instead of thinking.
Yes.
It's literally like you're going to get punched.
Yeah.
Which is kind of great.
No, and then like after a few of them, you're like, okay, let me like get hit by a bunch of them.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like go in and I'm not even going to throw.
Yeah.
Just like, let's see what's up.
I'm still like, I've never fought anyone before.
Yeah.
Right? So like, I'm always like very, even with sparring, it's like, are you going 100% with
You know
shots?
what's funny? No, in the beginning, it's always like, dude, this is the
People
speed.
do that though?
100%. But when I'm sparring out with who I'm sparring with, I'm like, we're gonna start here. Like we're gonna start at 25%, right?
Yeah.
And we'll do it to each other, boom, boom, like this, speeds like this, and that's all well and good until you start getting hit or you start hitting somebody and they react.
Yeah.
And it just seems to be like this. Kicking it up a few percents every strike.
Yeah.
Every time you get hit or you hit back, it's like,
If I get hit, I'm going to punch 100%.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then you get hit
get
with something and you're
rocked.
like, oh, okay, well, I got to get you back. There's something in that. I think that's the hardest part. It's like there's a part of you that's like you have to control.
That's where you discipline it.
Yeah. Stay relaxed. Stay relaxed.
That's, I think, your thing.
That's what I needed, dude.
Yeah. You might need that.
I need it.
Because you always hear like these like fighters and people that have trained for so long that can literally just snap you in half. Like they're not the ones to instigate.
They're
something.
so calm.
Because they
nice.
know they can kill you.
Yeah.
And I think you need that.
What's the saying, dude?
You need that, dude.
Yeah. I want to.
Because one day Gillette's gonna come up and you're gonna literally destroy him,
Or
and
get
now you're
cut.
a murderer.
Or get killed.
No, I think you're gonna. No, I think it's no. I think it's Gillette's gonna be like, oh, I'm Gillette, ah," and then you're gonna go, bah,
Yeah.
and he dies.
Yeah.
And now you're.
I
a
always
murderer.
say, I've been waiting for this moment all my life. And like when that happens, like if he whispered that in my ear, right away I'd be like getting on my hands and just saying, thank you God for this. And
Dude,
then
and
spinning around.
like he didn't even pull anything on you, but they find 4 knives and they're like, oh, he's guilty.
He attacked me, yeah. Everyone saw it. And I'm on the newspaper like that.
Hero.
That's the what is it? The shot? That's the thumbnail. With Teddy here. Dave's a hero.
This episode's called Gillette.
Yeah, Gillette. Yeah, no, I think the saying was like, would you rather be like, I don't know, something about like, would you rather be, I'd rather be a soldier in a farm, right? Working on a farm that's like a warrior on a farm. I'd rather be the warrior on the farm than a farmer who's never been to war before. I'd rather have some kind of ability that I don't have to use, that I know exists in me, and then do a really pleasant thing and live my life in a pleasant way.
Yeah.
Then have just really pleasant things around me and safe things and create safety. And then when shit goes wrong, I have nothing.
Why? Do you think that's like security?
Yes, I think I was looking for that, and that's what boxing. I always had this inkling, like I used like acting as an excuse. I think it was like, oh yeah, I'm going to write something, and the character I'm writing is going to he boxed in the past, so I want to learn that, and so I use that as a way to like get my foot in the door. I think, like to rationalize, but I think I've always felt scared of when shit goes wrong. What am I going to do?
Oh wow.
Like I want to make sure I know.
Yeah.
something.
Will you be okay?
Yeah.
You know.
And if I just feel
I wonder
better knowing
why I
something.
don't have that then.
You're confident. I think you're just confident.
I can weasel my way out. No. Maybe that's my thing.
Oh, you're not a weasel.
Yeah, no, because I'm not the one hitting Gillette. I'm gonna be like, hey Gillette, sorry.
I think you had a great but you've been snippy with people before. You've created yeah. There's been moments where you're like, all right, dude, I've seen it. Like I've seen you just like go stone cold on somebody where it's
who?
like, I don't want to mention who.
Come on,
I'll tell you after.
say it.
I can't. I'm throat burping like crazy. I'm sorry, but I can't say it. But there's been moments where you've been like. Someone like hints that is there something going on here? And you're just like, hey, I don't care. Boom. And you shut them out. And it's like, oh, that could be a fight. Like you're not afraid to like,
oh,
boom.
Okay, I got you.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In the moment on somebody.
Yeah, and that's the moment where I'm like, if he does. Yeah. And they never do.
No, you're right.
They never do.
So I don't think you're afraid of that or you're weasel. Like you're not. You're very honest. I think you're just also like.
I'm playing chess.
Yes, you're 2 steps ahead. You're like, rook here, and then he's going to go there, and then I'm going to swing the knight that way. And I'm just,
it really is though. I feel a confrontation is a chess match, dude. It's like
for sure.
You're trying to get
for sure
because it always leads up to there is a possibility of it might go down. So I don't want to be the one going to jail.
You checkmated.
I think of that every time.
You checkmated Gillette in like 2 moves.
Yeah. He never would have guessed I would turn around and say,
never.
Go ahead, Gillette.
Never. He didn't see it coming.
He was dumbfounded.
100%. 100%.
He left me that $10. It's for you.
He tipped you, dude.
Take it.
That's how crazy. You checkmate him so hard, he tipped you. Think about that. That's like, I think you're just like, you think 2 steps ahead, man. You really did. You fucked his head. That's even better. Oh my God, Mike. Can I say, you know what I wanted to talk to you about?
What?
There was a dude who jumped. Someone, I don't know if it's a dude. Oh, someone jumped on in our comment section a few videos ago, right? A few pods ago. Mm-hmm. I wanted to tell you this, and I haven't told you this, and I'm so glad I'm bringing it up now.
Oh God,
brother, man. Let me find it.
How you doing, Teddy?
He's chilling, bro. He's happy as fuck.
Man, look at that, dude.
What is it? This one,
dude.
Here it is.
Messed up Gillette that hard. Man.
Oh no, it's not, dude. Where is it? Yeah, you messed up Gillette big, dude.
That's crazy.
In 2 moves, he was checkmate.
That's a superpower I have, I guess.
Dude,
awesome.
where's the...
What was it? Come on. You don't remember?
No, bro. What? I don't know what episode it was. It was one of the more recent ones. I thought... Here it is. Got it. Okay. So this is my favorite thing. This is like my guilty pleasure.
Uh-huh.
So once in a while, we'll get like a hater on the podcast, right? Or just somebody who just comments a random thing.
Uh-huh.
And there used to be that podcast who had the same name as us. And then someone will trickle from that, who used to be a viewer of that podcast and still probably looking for the podcast. It's dead. That podcast is dead.
Hey, if you're a real fan, you would know it's dead. You suck.
Yeah, and we didn't take its name. We were here first. Okay. So the guy goes, this is what the person says, right? Dylan, I think his name is Dylan something gaming. He goes, nah, this ain't the old YAH with Sydney and Elliger. What was it? Right? And you know what my comment back was?
Oh, you commented?
No, but this is the thing. Because I could have let it go, right? I saw it and I was just like, oh, that bothers me. And then I laughed at it because I'm like, look how much of an ape you are, bro, letting this bother you. You know, like you're an animal.
Yeah.
And then I said, what's the best way to like TKO this dude with my words? I said, nah.
Just nah. Nah.
I said, nah. Right? Think of that's it. I'm like, he's not going to give him no more time of day. Like it's over. He goes.
He does?
He responds? He responds to me. And he mentions me and he goes, yes. And then he goes, you were here over you are here. And I'm like, this motherfucker wants to fight.
You're fighting people in the comments.
Yeah. No, now I'm fighting people in the comments, bro.
This isn't a good look.
And then all I did was such a little kid. I'm not gonna do this all the time, but it was just funny to me.
Yeah,
now I'm having fun. And it says, I respond to him, you were here less than you are here. So I just flipped that little symbol. Because I'm like, what are you going to say? Right? He goes.
He kept going? Dude, my goodness.
So now we're fighting in the comments. He goes, you were here. Now he's just calling the show You Were Here, the one that is gone now. He goes, you were here over... He does a symbol 7 times, and he goes, every other show. So he's just a super fan of that show.
Jeez, man.
And this is what...
I'm pretty sure that guy at that show actually did some crazy shit.
Yeah, they're nuts.
Yeah.
And this was when Davey knocked out the competition here. Knocked out the hater in the comment section, okay?
Uh-huh.
He never responded after this. I said, you were here. So that old show. YWH I put a skull emoji, dead, right? I said, it was Thanksgiving Day. I said, happy Thanksgiving turkey emoji. And that was...
You're fighting on Thanksgiving.
That was it. Dylan got... That's it.
I actually love it.
Dude, I had
Go
so
ahead,
much
dude.
fun
Yeah.
because it's like what I felt was this. It's so not. It doesn't permeate anything in me. Like when I was doing that, I was like, this is just kind of fun to like have fun with him.
Like poke him.
Yeah. So I'm just taking what he's saying and I'm like flipping the symbol or I'm like dead face. Like it's dead. Your podcast is dead. Like, that's so much fun. Dylan, God bless you, man. I'm sorry the podcast died.
Yeah, I'm sorry, dude.
You can like and subscribe ours anytime. Patreon.com/YOUVE if you want to contribute.
We'll actually do an episode of talking about the other podcast.
We could do that.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, they're
No, we'll do it. Don't worry.
okay. Anyway,
You just have to sign up though.
Dylan, it's all good, brother. I have nothing but love for you, man. I was just messing around, and it was fun. I had fun.
I've been really thinking about how bad kind of the comments space is.
It's bad.
It's not good, man.
But that's why you can't let it affect you.
I know, yeah.
You can't take any of that stuff serious.
Yeah. And and earlier I would do stuff like that. Like even earlier we had like some comments and stuff. And it's fun to just like say something that like takes all the fun out of it.
I just think it's fun.
You know? Just like they're like, oh, you guys suck. And I'm just like pancakes. You know, like just to take all the air out of it.
Well, I mean,
because think
about it.
You know what it is, man? It's really like kind of a sickness. It's really like it's a mental health thing, dude. It's like it's literally people are struggling, dude. These people are struggling. They're finding any sort of like interaction. They have to find it in these like negative places. You know?
Just to feel community.
Yeah,
you
just to feel something. Yeah, you know what I mean?
To feel engaged with.
Imagine like what we're having the podcast, but it's just about hate.
Right.
Like we're doing this just to feel close together because we hate something.
Like I guarantee Dylan's here, like he'd have a great time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'm sure Dylan probably, if you like actually like stepped up to him and said something and like talked about it with him, he'd be like,
I bet we'd get along.
Like, I just like that show. And I'm like, oh dude.
No, I get it.
You,
and I feel you, bro.
Yeah.
And honestly, I swear to you, I was just having fun.
Yeah.
I just thought it was a funny way to like go back and forth with somebody and like I don't know, just have a friendly banter with. Because it didn't like it used to bother me.
Yeah,
it used to really bother because I think I held this as like this is so I want to protect it.
Yeah,
I don't want anyone to dislike it. But the second you step out and you start doing something, you're gonna get people who dislike what you do, and you're gonna get people who like what you do. And it's not necessarily how many people like it and how many people dislike it. It's just that's what happens when you take a step out into the world.
Yeah.
People are gonna dislike what you do.
It's funny because it's almost like an out of touchness.
Yeah, maybe. But just it's not. You know how you like some people like sour things, some people like sweet things. It's just that it just tastes.
Yeah.
Some people don't have a taste for what we're doing.
Yeah, and
some people do.
Yeah,
and the people that reach out, dude, I swear to you, this week was like a bananas week for like people reaching out to me.
Yeah, how do you feel about everything how everything's going, man? I love the direction we're going in.
Me too, man.
It's cool.
And we switched we were just saying, like we switched our state of mind on this thing. Shout out Roberto.
Oh yeah,
you know we have someone like.
Dude, we might be working with someone on the podcast.
No, it might be. It's going down.
It's probably going to be going down. Yeah. We're getting someone to help us out.
We finally have like a producer kind of like producing like our short form stuff
for the clips and stuff.
But think about that. Like we set our minds to seeing what we could be. Like not taking the weights off and seeing what you and I are.
Yeah.
With these microphones on, and seeing who we could reach.
Yeah.
And already the fruit of that is like showing up.
Yeah.
3 weeks in.
It's just like. I don't know what it is, but it's funny because think about all the years we've been doing this, right? And every like year, I feel like we go through these phases of like, oh, we have to start doing this or that, or we're trying to figure something out.
Yeah, always.
You know,
always.
Just to like I don't know, elevate or try to get better, or sometimes we're trying to get more views, or what like our goal is, right?
Right.
And I think once we finally like, I don't know, I feel like we've finally like. Been figuring out the podcast for the past like maybe 2 years.
Totally.
You know, like we were kind of like it was all up in the air still. You know what I mean? Before.
What are we? But
now we're like I think we have like a purpose. What we're trying to spread or what we're trying to I don't know bring out into the forefront.
You know when I think it happened?
You know?
I think when you were talking about this was I think earlier this year or maybe last year when you said we do it for the one, and then you made a description about us and you said we feel you can too. We share so you feel you can too, or something like that.
Yeah.
And you said, do it for the one. Like that kind of like clicked. That's when I feel like who we are clicked. And I said, that's always what I think we've been trying to get at.
Yeah.
And maybe we've been too scared, or we've been too,
Yeah.
you know, we didn't know who we were. And we were, I think I've in every part of my life held myself back up until this year.
Oh, me too.
And now I'm like in this mode of like,
We
I
stay
want to
holding
see what I
ourselves
can
back,
be.
man.
100%. But now I think
the potential.
we're ready we're ready to play the fool if that's what's necessary for others to feel like they can.
Yeah.
You know,
I think that's, you know, when people, you hear those like motivational kind of like a little more, some people maybe like look kind of like they hear it and they say, oh, like, come on, like you can't expect everyone to like pull yourself up and do all this shit, like just shit going on in the world that you can't, you know, people, we're blessed, you know what I mean, with where we're at and how we grew up and where we're born, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But there is like some sort of, I realize like when sometimes people say like anything is possible, like if you just like actually do it.
Yeah.
You know, which sounds like, oh, okay, whatever. Like you got to learn how to do things. You got to find people. It's not just that simple, but you could, I get it when they say that.
Yeah.
It's like you literally could, if you really wanted to, like actually be like, okay. And look, maybe the form for me, what I'm doing right now is like, I want to set up a schedule that maybe figuring it out is one, like an hour a day to like work on something. Right. And like actually sticking to that.
Yeah.
Like that's how you get somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
But like we kind of tell ourselves that, I don't know, we give ourselves excuses and like we try to like, it's funny because we don't know anything. Like we don't even know like this thing we're trying to do. We're trying to get there, but we're almost like, oh, that's not how it works. And we don't even know anything.
It's exactly,
you know, but you're like, oh no, that's not going to work.
Yeah.
Like it's all good. Like I got this.
Yeah.
But it's like, dude, come on.
You don't know.
You don't know anything.
Yeah. Try something new because you don't know.
It's like the play the fool thing. You know what I mean? You just have to admit that you don't know shit.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I feel like life is like, there's so many things where it's like an oxymoron.
Yeah.
It's like, it's
tough, dude.
If you want to like gain intelligence, if you want to feel like really secure and like intelligent as a human being, then you have to be a fool. You have to
be secure in it.
You have to be secure in making mistakes and like learning from them, right? Yeah. There was one where I heard, and it struck me, bro, like you can either stay away from failure, right? Or you can either lean into failure and grow, or you can like never fail and become a failure because you didn't grow. You know what I mean? Like you can either dive headfirst into like making mistakes and like failing, getting comfortable with not being good at something, right? But trying, but swinging, trying the thing. Or you can like sit on the bench with the bat and say like, man, that's not going to work. So I'd rather be safe and not swing. And you're a failure sitting on that bench. Yeah. You're the failure now, but you couldn't be the failure if you went out and tried something and you swung because you're going to learn. There is no such thing as failure, right? It's like you either get it first shot, which is damn near impossible, or you miss the target, but you learned how to adjust. You learned something about the moment you were in, which you wouldn't have been in if you were sitting on the bench thinking about the moment. You didn't even get in the game. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's one of the lessons I'm taking away this year. Consistency. That's how I'm trying to live my life now. Consistent, and then like head first into failure.
Yes.
Head first into mistakes made and like trying a new thing and figuring it out, but not sitting on the bench thinking about the thing for the next year. I don't want to live a life of sitting and thinking. I don't want to, because I'm just not going to grow. Yeah. I'm the same position, same podcast, same four walls, same everything. And I don't want that. I want to know what I can be. Yeah. If I open myself up and try things and find getting punched in the face. I need to know who I am, dude. So I'm going to have to get punched in the face.
I think you're way better with that too. It's like you're way better off being punched in the face and knowing what it feels like than not.
Yeah. You're going to live a life never getting punched in the face.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it sounds crazy.
But it doesn't. It's not.
it makes sense.
It makes sense, bro. It's life experience, man. Yeah. It's love. Do you would you rather not love anybody ever, but you're safe?
Yeah.
Because the only way you get hurt is if you love somebody.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that always, no matter what you do, you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
It's the best feeling, and it hurts so fucking bad.
Yeah.
Love. But it's because you have to open yourself up, give someone who you are, and they in turn do the same, right? Or they don't. You have no, like, you can't see into the future with another human being. You don't know how they're going to react.
Yeah.
And people hurt people. But, like, you have to love in order to, like, risk it all. That's like risking it all. You're risking your heart. You're risking feeling so much pain, dude. But it's for the gift of loving for a second.
Yeah.
And being loved. You know? So it's worth it, in my opinion. I want to be the lover who gets hurt.
Yeah.
It's worth it to me. And it's gonna suck, dude. Looking at this little guy, dude, at the vet, I'm like looking at him crying, like, dude, I'm gonna lose him. Yeah. Oh, throw a burp. I'm gonna lose this beautiful little blonde angel thing one day, and you're never gonna see me again. Yeah. I'm gonna be so hurt. You know, I'm being silly about it, but like that's love, dude.
We'll get to a point where Teddy can be cloned.
Yeah, I heard they're bringing out a drug for dogs above like 60 pounds that extends their life. Above 60.
We gotta
fatten them up.
We gotta bulk them up.
Do you think we could like do the leg extender and like get a lot of fat injected in them?
I want to do that to him.
Get the knee injector. Have you seen that?
I haven't seen it for dogs. I've seen
for
it
humans.
For humans, yeah.
Would you ever do it?
They crack your bones, man.
And you have to crank.
I'm gonna get the 6 foot somehow.
Damn. You are 6 foot.
No, I'm 5'11".
And you're Doc Martens, dude. You are 6 foot.
Yeah.
I keep burping. I can't stop.
You're a throw burper.
Sorry,
I almost want to say something that's kind of a little personal revelation right now, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to say it or not.
We're at the perfect moment for you to say it. Roberta's watching for the clip, so
shit.
No, totally up to you. I'm just kidding.
I think with I have a feeling a lot of my feelings of love right now are kind of, it's very, what's the word for it? It's just not clear right now. And I'm trying to like, I've been trying to figure out why, you know? I don't know if you've noticed. Maybe a little bit. It's like, it's kind of unclear for me. Like, I don't know what I want. I don't know what it is right now. You know what I mean?
It's clear.
And that's strange to me. You know what I mean? Because I feel like in my past, right, people I've been with, it's been very, like there's been a lot of, I think, connection. Feeling, emotion, right? But it's like, it's almost, and I would like outwardly put that out there, you know? But I feel like now there's like this weird, unclear, uncertain feeling with that. And I think that has to do with past things.
Yes.
And I think that has to do, I think it's almost like holding myself back with these past feelings.
Yeah.
You know? And it's tough. I don't know how to figure that out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe that's a therapy thing.
Could be. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have an answer. I think
I'm just trying to like come up with some sort of answer because I feel like this is something that's been kind of.
Are you judging yourself? Like watching yourself not
a
like
little
struggle, and you're like, "What's wrong?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, 100%.
Like, what's wrong, Mike? As you're watching. Yeah, I think that's a mistake.
Yeah, I'm literally like, what are you doing?
I think that's a mistake because that's gonna fuel that thought.
Yeah,
you're in like a cyclical.
Yeah. I'm in this crazy cycle right now
where you're watching yourself not have the feelings you used to feel, and then you're like, "What's wrong with you, Mike?" And then you're feeling it doubly.
Yeah.
I think you should be kind to yourself for sure. I don't think you should be judging yourself. I also think you're not thinking about everything. I think maybe because I'm seeing it from like you were just saying from another perspective. We needed someone from another for the podcast and would help. Yeah. I think me watching you from here, from this angle, and I'm watching you. I think that you've felt deeply more recently, and I think it just hasn't come to fruition in the way we hope, and that affects a human being. That will affect the way you view things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? View other people in love, like the feelings of being in love, the emotions you were looking for. I think you felt that.
Yeah.
And I think it just hasn't shook out in a certain way. And more recently, and maybe now more recently, you're feeling like a little bit of a disconnect because you've been hurt, or maybe you're in mourning of a thing, or maybe I think you're very much in love, like, or you feel the feeling of that. And I think that's a hard burden to carry, not being reciprocated.
Yeah.
So it's like, let me switch that tap off for a little bit so I don't feel as shitty.
Yeah.
From this perspective, that's what I'm seeing. I could be way off, but I think that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, it's interesting. I want to I don't know. It's even hard to just like, when you think about it yourself, it almost is like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because I'll talk myself to a point where like, I'm talking to whatever. I'm talking to people, dating, like do whatever, going on dates, blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I'm doing all that, but I still feel like this.
I think you have that, like, which I have too.
Yeah.
It's like the Madonna. It's like the one. The idea that there's like the one.
Yeah.
And so like your heart becomes, you can't help it. Your heart becomes invested in one person.
Yeah.
And then you could date around, you could see other people, but like there's people we know that do that, and that's fine. And you can feel for more people, but like I feel like we're cut from the same cloth where it's like one. And you have that idea, and it's one. So like you can talk to a bunch, go on dates with some, and then you're still thinking, she's still there though. You know?
Yeah.
Can't do nothing about that. Really, I don't know. Maybe you can't. I think it's cool that you're dating and you're talking to other people, because people could sweep you off your feet and surprise you.
Yeah.
And I think you may not be open to the idea of like, I feel this for one, like I won't feel this, but people can surprise you. You know, people can surprise you. Dude, Carrie texted me today and she said, she was so sweet. Shout out Carrie Brennan.
Carrie Brennan.
I love you so much, dude. That's like my sister. She's speaking now. She's doing all these like motivational speeches and at like schools and at like community centers, and like she's just killing it. And she just texted me out of the blue today just to say I love you. We haven't talked in months, right? She just texted me, I love you. And then she says, like, we chat a bit, and she goes, be nice to yourself today. I didn't know her, like unprompted. And it like hit me so much that I think I was like starting to get a little bit mean with myself, like in my little voice in my head. And then she said that, and it shook me out of it. Yeah. And I think I want to like carry what Carrie said to me. I want to carry it and pass it to you. Ooh. I think you got to be nice to yourself today, dude. Be nice to yourself about this like love situation. Okay. You know, don't be mean and judge. I would punch that dude in the face. Yeah. I'd punch you looking at your shoulder. I'd punch that dude in the face. Yeah. Leave my friend alone.
You know what it is? I'm like playing chess in myself.
You are. You're thinking 2 steps ahead and then watching yourself. Yeah, bro. Don't do that. Don't judge yourself. Dude. Be nice to yourself right now. Sword. Like have empathy for yourself, man. Yeah. It's not a time to judge. Not a time to be mean. Yeah. You're not. You know, it's good to be aware that like you're feeling how you're feeling, or trying to find out. You know, is something going on that I'm not feeling as emotional or whatever, or connected or whatever to people I'm dating or whatever. Or you could be like, maybe something happened. Like, let me investigate. Yeah. Maybe I'm doing something different, or I didn't deal with like a past issue I had, and now it's coming to the surface in a different way I don't like. And let's figure it out, Mike. Like, it's okay, bud. Like, we're gonna get to the bottom of it, and you're fine. You're not wrong. You're a human being, bro. You're being honest right now. You're great. Yeah. You're the shit, man. You are. You're the shit. You got everything going for you. You should don't ever. I'll punch that dude in the face. Think about that. When you think about watching your fucking self, be like, hey, Dave saying be nice to my fucking friend, dude. Seriously. Think of that. Dude. Think of me fucking screaming at that guy.
I need that.
Yeah, dude. Get off his fucking shoulder. Yeah. He's allowed to feel like, a little lost in the moment or whatever. It doesn't mean he's wrong or he's off. Yeah. It means he's fucking human. There's people I have resentment for right now, bro, where I'm like, what the fuck? I'm doing the same thing. What's wrong with you? Yeah. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just like you're human and you got to process this. Processing shit like this, it's going to take time, bro. Yeah. You have to be kind to yourself in moments like this. You have to.
Definitely.
It takes time. It doesn't mean you're incapable of love or you're incapable of feeling. Sometimes we get a little numb. We turn it down without knowing it. Some little mechanic inside us goes like, I'm just going to turn this love knob down or this pain knob down. And I'm going to let you just be numb for a bit to survive.
Yeah.
Because this is how we've survived the last 27 years of our life. We turn things down when we don't like them.
Yeah.
When we don't want to face what we're really feeling, right? And it's hard to say like, I love you. And fuck, that hurts that it's not coming back. Or I've been left, I've been fucking abandoned. Like, or yeah, like, how could you fucking do this to me? Like, and I turn that knob down because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to feel that shit. I don't want to be angry. So I'm going to just turn the knob down. And then those feelings don't leave. They just manifest in different ways. Like a little voice on your shoulder saying, what's wrong with you? You're wrong. Like, this is wrong. You don't know what's going on. Like you're kind of fucked up. It's like, no, shut the fuck up, man. I have feelings, dude. I've been hurt in the past. How about that? It's true. You have been. I have been. We all have been. So I think it's okay to admit that. It's okay to, there's nothing wrong with feeling in the first place. And you have no control of the outcome other than what you do. You can't control another person and nor should you, like it's just going to be what it's going to be. But I think you should never feel, not that I'm saying you do, I'm just like for myself, shame or like, or dislike for yourself about how you feel, man. You can't judge how you feel, dude.
Yeah.
You can be aware of it. You can be honest about it with yourself. You can share it with people, but like, even now, sharing it with me, I think is a beautiful thing. Sharing that, saying this like vague, like I don't know what's going on. Have you noticed that? I don't know what's going on. I think that's powerful because like I stumble into the same shit where I'm like, why do I feel like this? I don't know what's going on. And then I feel vague and gray and cloudy and I hope I get out of it. I don't know how. Can I ask you some questions?
Yeah.
What do you think, if we get really quiet, what do you think you have to, if anything, do you have to make an adjustment or do you think you keep going like the way you're going? What does your instinct tell you? And you don't have to judge, and you don't have to share it either. If you have it, just write it. If you don't want to share it.
I think I gotta probably do more action instead of thinking.
Okay.
I think I actually did notice recently is a lot of like, there's just a lot of overthinking. I think that's probably my greatest flaw is just the overthink. Just sticking it up in my head, dude. Yeah. It
you
just destroys everything.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, I don't know, it's just automatic for me.
Yeah.
Like I can't not, I always have to think. I was talking to my brother about certain things, and the one thing I noticed we always do our whole lives is like once we get into something or we learn about something, we learn every little detail and we look up all the little things. And I don't know if that's so I can like when the topic comes up, I could talk a bunch about it and be like, look at this, like I know all this.
Right.
Maybe that's what I'm doing it or why I'm doing it, or I just like I don't know. I thought I just like learning about things and getting into something super niche or I don't know. Something interests me, so I dive in 100%. Yeah. I think I asked a couple podcasts ago too. Is like, what did I say? I think I was like, do I just get too invested in things or something? Like, do I put too much? And I don't pick one thing. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
Something like that. And I think it's the same thing. Is I can learn all these things, but like maybe they're not that important. Instead, I can like maybe put in more effort into a certain thing, like whether that's love or friendships, or career, blah blah blah. You know what I mean? Like stay more focused. In a way. Yeah.
I think you're already doing it.
Because if I have all these things that I'm thinking about, it's like, well, it doesn't make sense that why I'm thinking about all these different things.
Right.
You
can't.
Maybe I got to simplify it.
Right. I think you're doing that with you're talking about the scheduling things.
Yeah.
You're already moving into that
try
direction.
To start doing that.
So you give yourself a few things.
I think that'll help.
I hear you.
Because
do you think
we leave ourselves to our own devices, dude? We're
lost.
I'm a maniac.
Me too.
Alone in here?
Bro.
Come on.
That's what
I'm a monster.
I heard. Freedom without guidance, or like freedom without guidance. Guidance isn't like what you want, because you get thrown in the ocean and you're free, but like you have no like. There's no like life preserver. You're screwed. You're just lost.
Yeah.
But you're free.
He said he looks derpy as hell.
What's up, buddy? What's up, bro? Do you think the intention for the learning thing? You said like I always like try to learn as much as I can about things, because do you think the intention has to do with not being like you kind of mentioned like damn Teddy with the fur, holy. You kind of mentioned like wanting to know enough that if it comes up, you know something about the subject. Do you think it's like an insecurity thing of like?
I think it might be for certain. I think certain times in my life, maybe.
Okay,
But I think most of the stuff,
you're genuinely.
I'm
interested.
just genuinely interested.
That's cool.
And like, but I take it to a extreme. You know?
Yeah.
Like music in the beginning, like once I learned about like sampling and hip hop when I was in high school, I was like, oh my brother showed me it. I was like, oh well, I'm gonna listen to every single instrumental thing and like go hours and hours and download 200,000 songs and like all this stuff, you know?
Right.
With like with anime, like I'm like, oh, I love this, so I'm gonna get into all these different shows and watch every single thing that I can.
Yeah.
It's just like, why don't I just do the minimal? Like, why does it always have to be? I fully dive in, and make it my like a part of my identity almost.
You think it hinders you?
Maybe it's like maybe. Oh my god, I'm connecting all the dots.
Whoa.
Remember the last time I said I was like, I just want someone that likes all the same things as me. Well, hey, dude, how many things do I got?
Yeah, it's impossible.
It's impossible. Right?
Do you think it's? I don't see anything wrong with having things you like.
Yeah,
like being interested in lots of things.
I think that's awesome. You know what it is? I think it's a problem with like consumption.
Okay.
I think I'm just taking in too much. I don't think we're meant to take in that much.
Totally agree.
You know?
Yeah.
So, see, even Teddy looked at me.
Yeah, he's like, Mike, you're on.
Hey, buddy.
You're on to it, dude. Oh, here he comes.
Oh,
he's coming to see
you, man.
Oh, man, I love this dog so much. Okay, so in the new year, you're saying like, I'm going to still like what I like, but I'm going to spend time.
Yeah, I don't have to be like, it takes over my life.
Right. Because then you're missing out on things you, look, he's coming to you, bro. Look at this. He wants to kiss Uncle Mike. He's kissing Uncle Mike, guys. He let him kiss him. Oh, he's going to step on the keyboard. Don't do it, Teddy. Stay here, pal. Stay here. We're almost done. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know how to like move on from this. Can I say this, dude?
Don't say it.
For again, what I see from you from this angle, how I perceive Mike in life. I think that you've grown a ton since I met you. And I think he's trying to hit
the escape, dude.
Hey, bro, we're not done yet, Ted. He's like, Mom's calling, bro. We got to go. You're so cute, Teddy. Yeah, I think this might be an every week thing, bro. He's having a good time. You okay, pal? What? I think that, bro, well, I just have a ton of, let me say it how it comes to me.
Just say it.
No, because I don't want to filter it and I don't want to like think about the words in my head.
Yeah.
I just want to say it how it comes to me. I am so grateful and appreciative and I think I'm just like, how would I word it? I can't even put words to it. I'm just so, I don't know how to word it. There's not like gratitude. When I say I'm grateful, it's like not enough, but I actually love getting to spend like time with you like this, bro. When my dog's on your fucking chest licking you and like we're doing a podcast and getting to know each other more after 5 years, dude, every week, bro. And look at, he's licking the mic. ASMR. Dude, he's licking the mic. You could put him down, bro. He might want to see some water or something. You want to get on the ground? I'm just grateful that we get the opportunity to do this every week and that our friendship has grown in this. And I hope I never take advantage of the person you are because you're so giving and you're so... You've just allowed me to be myself more and more as I've grown. That's the kind of friend you are. You've allowed me to be myself more and more. I've grown. There's only a few friends I have that have ever made me feel like I could be myself and like speak freely, come to you when I'm hurting, you know, when I don't want to be seen. Like you're the first person to say, like, make me feel like it's all good. And you do this with me, like no promise of anything. There was never like it needs to be this or I'm cutting you. And like even when shit was really bad and like not going well and like kind of bottoming out and like no growth, you were never like, I can't do this no more. You never turned your back, you never closed the door, and you never judge me. I just feel never judged by you. So like I want to give you roses for the person you are.
Thank you.
I hope that lands on you. I hope you know, like, it's cheesy. I know it could sound cheesy coming from me, but it's like, from all the people I've come across in my life, you're one of the rarest people I've ever met. You're a huge-hearted human, willing to give everything up for another human who you love, and you're just not a judgy person, period. And you're loyal. You want to grow a thing with another human being like that. It's just rare. You're rare, man. You know? You should get roses now. You should be like feeling that. I hope you feel that. Like, yeah, I never want you to ever feel taken advantage of or like not feel like that's my hope for you. I hope that you're never, and you do, it happens. You know, people have done it to me too. Like you get taken advantage of for being the person you are. But at least while I'm here, dude, while I can like put words to what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
I just never want you to feel like I don't appreciate you. You know, I hope you know how much I appreciate you. Like, I won't be able to give it all to you with words. Like, I won't, like, other people who know me will probably be able to tell you how much you mean to me more than I can say it, which is weird. But
thank you, man. I mean, I don't think that's true that other people can, because I don't think I've heard it from other people like that. So maybe that's hard for me to accept it directly like that.
I get it.
But I appreciate that always.
Yeah.
And I have the same feelings for you, man. It's like you're a brother for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't know. I feel like I'm myself too when I'm around you, and I can be me and not have to worry about all that.
Yeah.
You know? And I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know?
It's a big thing.
Yeah. I think maybe it's just I don't have that much experience with like people like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Me neither.
Yeah.
It's rare.
Thank you, man.
Dude, thank you,
We are
bro.
rare.
Thank you.
And I've never felt judged or anything by you.
Yeah, I'll never be
It's
able
always
to,
been,
yeah.
honestly, from after our like first like little like judging of each other, after that I was like, oh, it's like the easiest friendship I've ever grown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's pretty effortless, man.
Like I've never been like, oh man, like wow, what are we doing, man?
Yeah. I know.
Yeah.
I think
and and you know what? It honestly makes it, I think, easier. Even in the tough times, it's almost like easier than I think it'd be with other people.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Because there is some sort of, I don't know, just unexplainable understanding.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
That we're just like, I get it.
Yeah.
You know? I get this guy.
Yeah. I almost feel like like in my life, you try to lighten the load for me. Not because I'm asking.
Yeah.
And not because you have to.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you just genuinely put forth effort to lighten the load.
Yeah. And
I can't ever thank you enough for that. And I can't pay you back enough for that. It's just, that's just what you've been to me.
Yeah.
You've always been that. You gave me a gift with this. You gave me a gift. You came to me with this. And you were like, this is one of the coolest things I've ever done in my life. Probably the coolest.
I agree.
You know, like putting forth an effort to do a thing. You took me out of my comfort zone. I didn't think I could do shit like this. I didn't think I'd ever have a podcast.
Yeah.
That was never on my like agenda of things I wanted to do. And then you hit me with it. And it was like, wow, like you want to take a chance on me, like doing a podcast with me, bro? Like, I didn't know what you saw in me or what you wanted or how it was going to go. But like, it's truly been one of the greatest gifts. And on top, it's not even, if we didn't have this, I'm still grateful that you are who you are. And like, you've been what you've been to me. And I'll never, it's like, I almost feel like I'm wasting breath because I can't describe to you, honestly, like how much that I can't pay it back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Friendships are important.
Yeah, I
you
agree.
know, and they're so rare.
Yeah.
And it's even rarer to find a friend who's like, grows with you.
Yeah.
And like, when you turn, they turn. And like, maybe not in the same direction at first, but they get it.
Yeah.
You get it. I tell you like something I'm going through. I was in a dark place and you never fucking wavered, dude. You were never like, next week, bro. Like I can't handle this. You always fucking open your door to me, bro. You were always considerate. You never judged me. You never, when I needed like a brother, when I needed someone who was like loving, dude. Yeah, exactly.
I can't look at Teddy.
No, he's
like too perfect.
He's perfect. But yeah, man, when I needed someone who was like loving, like a loving force in my life, you were there. And that's who's there for you when you don't got shit? Who's there for you when you can't give nothing back other than your love? Like, I hope I'm watching myself now and I'm like, I hope I'm a good friend in return. And I just hope that you never feel like I'm ever judging or taking advantage of you and who you are in our friendship. And like, I just always want you to know I'm just happy to be here with you. I'm just happy to show up and be around you. It's just a joy. There's no, it's not work. It's just a joy. I just have genuine like blessing to have a friend like you, period. You know, there's no end to it. Like there's nothing else. I don't need anything else, you know? But man, it's fun to fucking go on a ride and see what we can do. With a friend, you know, someone you feel that way about. So I just want to give you roses today, man.
Thank you, man.
I want to make sure I hope this a fraction of what I'm saying lands on you.
No, it definitely does.
I hope it does.
It always does. And I know that you hold a lot of love, and I feel that from you.
Cool.
You know, and I thank you for that.
I'm glad, man.
Because it's important, man. There's not you realize that kind of later in life it's a small group. Yeah. You know? Not everyone's your friend, man. And the ones that are there, like, it'll show. Yeah. You know? And I've never felt any negative thing between us ever. Like our relationship between each other, you know? You always have that love, and I hope I show that too to you as well. Man. And I'm just happy. Yeah. Word. I don't know. Yeah, it's a joy. Just every time. You know what I mean? Look forward to it. Yeah. Yeah, and not to say we haven't like had issues or whatever we have, but I mean it just only. You know what I realized? Like when we do have an issue, we both want to figure it out. Yeah, I'm never like pretty fuck quickly, this dude. Like pretty quickly. Yeah. I never felt like, oh, dude. Yeah, which is funny because you off. I don't feel that often. Like you said, when I can shut someone off like that. Yeah, you can. I'm like, I can't shut Dave off. Like there's no way I could do this. I hope not, bro. There's no. I think honestly, that's a way to know. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. For me, at least. Definitely. Yeah. I would never think to. You know what? The people that I care about. Yeah. I can never just be like, oh, well, I'll just shut them off. He's hitting the keyboard. I told you. I think when we've had issues in the past, bro, like I noticed the things I usually do to people too, which are like, I just get angry and I have to say something or I have to pop off or whatever. With you, I'm always like. The few times it's happened, it's been like, I'll ignore somebody. My pride will come into it. I'll try to stiff arm them. I'll try to like make sure you feel it. Like with you, I was like, I almost sensed that like, I just had this sense like, don't let him live in any kind of anguish or pain about this situation. Like, just hit him up now and
Let's have a weird conversation, a loving conversation.
Yeah.
But I'm usually not like that.
Me either.
Usually I'm like, no, fuck that. You're going to feel uncomfortable and I'm going to live in this moment and I'm going to make you feel every ounce of it.
Yeah.
And with you, I was like, I genuinely don't want my friend to feel pain.
Yeah.
I don't want you to feel discomfort or weirdness or whatever. And so maybe that's a marker for me because I was like, because we got through our shit pretty quickly, almost record time.
Yeah. That's the fastest. That's the speed run right there.
Yeah.
I think world record.
Well, when you do things with love like that, it's like
Yeah.
you can get through it. You can get
Definitely.
through it. It's turned into the friendship podcast.
It's turned into just
What do you think, Teddy?
a love bomb.
Yeah. Sorry for who's listening. But
Dude, I'll cut midway into the bonus.
you know what, bro? It's our podcast.
No, I'm not sorry at all.
We're being three vulnerable men. Give him a high five, Teddy. Give him a high five.
High five.
Yes,
that was quick.
dude. You seen that? He chopped you.
Boom.
Where are we at? We're here. Can I say one thing before we go? I saved this for you.
Say it.
I don't know what we were going to do with it, but I did save it. Okay. So man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore.
Wait, man cannot what?
He cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. You got to get away from this comfort of the shore and have the courage to lose sight of it all the things you know. Venture out into a new thing, and that's the only way you're ever going to discover a new ocean. How'd that make you feel?
That makes a lot of sense.
Does it ring true?
Yeah.
Kiss him, Teddy.
It makes sense, dude. I gotta get away from. Don't click the button.
He's clicking it.
I gotta get away from what I know, what's comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Get out there.
Yeah, that's courage.
I'm moving.
Yeah, if you did, I'd understand. I'd be bummed, but I'd
I'm
understand.
getting a dog.
That I would love. Teddy, a friend. He loves friends.
You Are Here podcast.
Boom.
That's it, man.
We did it.
Episode 255.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you guys so much. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like the episode. It helps us a lot. And yeah, it'll help us for the future. We have big things planned for the future.
Yes.
We got cool new posts on Instagram.
Yep.
We're doing live in real life.
Have some
videos,
passion when you say this. Have some gusto. How do you feel about it?
We're talking to the real people on Earth, man. We're talking
do
to
you feel?
humans.
Yes.
Human connection, just like we just connected. We can do that with the whole world if we even tried. And I believe that.
I believe it.
I believe it. And that's what we want to do. And I just want to spread love.
Come on, man.
And I don't know. Just be more human.
Yes, dude.
Be more human and spread that.
Be the fool.
I want to be the fool.
Yes, dude.
Nah. I'm the fool. You Were Here podcast. My name's Mike. I'm signing out.
My name is Dave. I love y'all. Please be kind to yourself. Please be one another. Please be kind to one another. And this is Teddy. Teddy, what do you have to say? Hold on. Nothing? Oh, there's nothing.
He just did a throat burp. Goodbye.
He kissed you.
Okay, now I gotta really do it. Dave, you have to. Don't look behind you. We're good. Yes! I don't want to look at this